Hey, good people, how you doing? David Tao here, co-creator of NextLevelGuitar.com. Hope all's going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today I have a lesson based off of an email that I received about another lesson in which we're going to get into a really cool lick device, or how to build some licks using, really easy devices, but creating some cool licks. And you could take this and use it with any scale, right? It's not something, you don't want to think of these devices as something that's, just for one scale or just for one solo. So it gives you something in your arsenal that you could whip out with any scale, right? With any mode. And apply it across all your playing. In my original band, Mind Cell, we just finished our debut record and it is now released, and you could check it out. I'll put links below. I'd really appreciate it if you check it out. You might like it. I think it's a slammin' record. It's on all the major digital platforms. You can also get it on CD. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel, that really helps us. It helps us to keep bringing the content. As well, it'll let you know when we have a new lesson out. And please leave a comment in the YouTube description box below. Share the video, and if you like the video, please give it a like. Click the like button, give it a thumbs up. We so appreciate it. I received an email from a student who had a question about a specific lick I was playing and how I was playing it, picking wise and whatnot, and getting it up to speed. So I'll show you the lick. Here it is when I played it in context. Is actually a little lick device I was using. It's a really great device. I'm going to show it to you slow and then we'll speed it up. So for that solo, I was in the key of D minor, and I was building a lot of those licks from the D natural minor scale. For this particular lick, we'll use this shape off of the root note, low E string, 10th fret D. Okay, and the lick, I was doing a couple of things. I was using both economy picking, alternate picking. I was kind of inside picking it too, and I'll show you what that is too. Not a big deal. Fancy words, but nothing to worry about. And then also I was using a first finger bar to bar multiple notes on adjacent strings quickly. So basically, I was doing two bends in that particular device. I was bending on the high E string, the 12th fret. I was bending that 9th to the flat 3rd, right? So get that dialed in. And then I was also bending to our root note. I was bending on the B string, 13th to 15th fret, or that C to the D note. So those are two bends, and then I was barring with my first finger on the 10th fret. And the main kind of thing you want to get going is this. I was putting that in between each bend. So high E 10th fret, B 10th fret, high E 10th fret, but bar it with your first finger. Right? There's the first part of the lick, and it just sounds good if you just use it with the one bend too. So the picking, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that's, do it slow. And work it up to speed. And it's important to kind of get that pick for those first couple of notes, especially in between that high E and B. Let me show you a close shot of that. Now on a tight shot, you can really see what I mean with the picking. Now I have this 10th fret barred at the high E and the B string. I changed my pick so it's a little bit more contrast, the white one, right? But you can see I kind of, and I'm pulling back on it just so you can see, I'm kind of have that pick in between the strings here, and I'm taking it and low E down, up B, low E down. So I'm kind of have it inside that little space here between the high E and the B. And that's the kind of motion you want to start with, this down, up, down. Down, up, down, and get good at that alternate picking of that kind of, those three notes there. Not like kind of like, accentuating the movements. Really keep them real economical and tight. And then you're going to do the same thing, except we're going to go to that B string bend. Down, up, down, up. So down high E, up B, down high E, bend on the B with an upstroke. You work up the speed, start it off real slow. So now when you put both bends together, okay, now here's the picking again. Down, up, 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 down, up. And then obviously you could do all kinds of variations with that lick. You know, you can kind of bend it and kill the note. That time I bent it up, and then I let it down and hit it when it was down. You could bend it multiple times. Hold the bend. You could do a couple and then throw in the next bend. Like there, I bent that 13th fret. Whole step, F up to G. There I was just doing the 13th fret. You know, I changed the note I was bending. And you know, jam tracks are such the invaluable tool for the practicing guitarist, right? Good sounding tracks that are empowering and motivating to play over. And I'll tell you what, I'll send you my jam track coach for free. 6 killer jam tracks. All you got to do is click on that link below and I'll send it to you. It has the 6 jam tracks, and then I paired it with 2 ebooks. In one ebook, I go over soloing strategies, and I take each track one by one and go over, you know, soloing scenarios, what things to try, why they work. And I do that for each track. And then if you don't know the scales I'm talking about, I diagram them out in the second ebook, the scale ebook. So it's a great setup where you get the jam tracks, 2 ebooks, my jam track coach. So you see there's so much application with this, depending on what scale you're bending the lick with. It's just using a couple of bends and barring with your first finger to get those notes a little bit more fluid. But what it does is it gives you this device which you can use across any scale and build tons and tons of licks with, right? It's fun, easy, have fun with it, put your own twist on it. I'm using a Paul Reed Smith. This is a 513 USA made electric guitar. And I'm playing, in that solo, I played mainly out of the back pickups and out of the neck pickup. I have this plugged right into the front of a Paul Reed Smith MT15 tube amp. Has the 6L6 tubes in it. I'm on the lead channel, distortion's about 65%. And I have that head plugged into a 112 16 ohm PRS cabinet, and it's mic'd with a Shure SM57 microphone. In the effects loop, I have a Keeley Caverns pedal, which gives it a little splash of delay and a splash of reverb. That's it. Simple setup. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Have fun with it. Be sure and practice over jam tracks. Don't forget, click on that link below, get my jam track coach. I'll send you 6 jam tracks that are absolutely killer, as well as written lessons that pair with each one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That really helps us to keep bringing the content, right? Leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this lesson. Let us know what you'd want to see. Let us know if you have a question, right? And be sure to click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it. We thank you so much for your support. I got lots of really cool content, killer content lessons coming up. Be sure to stay tuned. And hey, remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care. Keep on rocking.